Well, I mean, we talked about it on the sideline, and I mean they double covered him, and still, we thought it was in our best interest to go to our best football player. So I mean, you can't argue it. He's made that catch numerous times. The corner, number 4, who had a good game on him, made a good play, man. I mean, he had 2 guys draped all over him. He had a big 52 in front of him, and number 4 got just, he didn't have anything to do except watch where I was going with it and make a play on the ball. So I mean, good coaching by them, and luckily they didn't leave him one-on-one.
Corey, obviously you like to get this record that you said tonight to win. Just talk about what that record means.
Total offense. Okay. It's been a long 4 years here at Troy, man, and I couldn't have done it without my coaches. Coach Blaney and Coach E and Coach Reagan and all my coaches that have coached me, and my receivers, running backs, offensive line, tight ends, all that kind of good stuff, man. I couldn't do it without all those guys, man. I've played with some spectacular football players here, and guys that may not be the best athletes all the time, but they'll go and fight for you, and that's I'd rather play with that anyway. But as far as that, man, like I said, I can give all the credit to all those people. Just everybody around me, man, that's helped me succeed and get to where I am today.
You didn't campaign for a run from you on fourth and goal from 4?
Not this week, man. They saw it last week, so no.
Some of those drives, it just seemed like you got extended and just bogged down just a little bit. Just talk about what it's going to take to get over the hump and finish.
Well, I mean, that's what you call bend, not break defense right there, man. They got their backs up against the wall, and they put their helmet on the football, man. They did a good job. Those are some hard, tough-nosed kids they got over there, man. All I can say is that they were tougher, or they had more people in the box than we did at some situations, and they made some good plays, man. They're a good football team. What are they, 7-2 now, 6-2 now? So I mean, they're a good football team, man. So all we can do is push forward and try to go, upset Ole Miss and play my last game at home against Texas State and try to get one out right there too.
Thanks, Corey.
All right, man.
Career high in catches tonight. Was the game plan? Did you know you were going to get the ball a lot?
No, I mean it just kind of worked out that way. We knew that we were going to drop 8 people a lot, and we're going to have to run the ball, and then we're still going to have to throw the ball. So, everybody just ran their routes, and tonight it just happened to go to me.
Were you in like some kind of zone, as they say, or just?
A little bit. I feel like once you get those first 1 or 2 catches, you kind of get in a little rhythm, and it's kind of a little bit easier to make plays, once you get the ball a little bit like that.
You made another play on the special teams, getting the fumble once they muffed it. Are you more proud of your special teams work, or are you glad to get a little more plays on the offense?
I'm happy about all of it. Whenever I'm on that field, I'm going to go as hard as I can every play, be that special teams, offense. It really doesn't matter to me.
What injury, huh?
A lot of injuries. Hurting. This whole game.
Talk about putting that behind you and making the pick 6 there.
Yeah, going through the game, I was hurting bad. But I was still hurting while we was playing. But on that play, I caught the pick 6. Coach called a blitz on, and I was the spy. I supposed to spy the quarterback. And the quarterback, I knew it was gonna be a pass. So the quarterback rolled. He hiked the ball, and he rolled out. So next thing I know, I see him rolling out. Then I look in the corner of my eye, see a receiver coming from the opposite side to where he was rolling. So I was like, oh, he gonna throw the ball to him, because they tried to do a little mesh route. So I jumped the route. Once I decided to jump it, and it's like a second later, he threw it. Not even a second. He threw the ball and all right there, and so I just caught it and just took it to the house.
Was it pretty clear path to the end zone there?
I seen Big 46 coming, so I had to try to at least bait him. So I kept on running straight at him, because he was coming out of angle. I kept on running straight at him. Then at the last second, I decided to cut back in or whatever. So.
Just talk about the defense in general. They were very successful on 3rd down. It seemed like they got it. They just got it by a yard or 2 in a lot of those cases. So just what's it going to take to get over the hump and make stops?
It ain't gonna take much. Like we got the run game. We got to the outside receivers. We got to just start the outside big passes, big plays. by the receivers. That's the only thing that's really stopping us right now. But other than that, we there. We just need to stop the passes.
That's good. Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Well, congrats on setting the school record again. Just take us to that 53-yarder.
Early in the game, we needed points. Coach looked at me and said, had I hit any like that in warm-ups? Because he said he saw me hitting them from way out, and I told him I could do it, and he trusted me. Gave me a shot, and got a great snap, great hold, and put it through.
Did it feel good off the foot?
It did. I had a pretty good wind at my back, too, so that helped. But, yeah, it felt pretty good.
Was it coming across the field a little bit, or was it just pretty much straight at your back?
It was kind of going from corner to corner.
What does it feel like to have reset that school record twice?
I mean, it felt good at the time. I'd have much rather had the win, but, you know, it's kind of blanketing that feeling right now.